Go for it, going. Higher. Outside.
6-8. You're right behind
Yep.
him. He's moving. Yeah. Face the tree. 6-6. He's got eyes on. Stand by for Trace. He's bandaging. Face that tree.
Hold up. Squad 3, why do you
Hello and welcome to Squad Ops One Life Events. Today we have Operation Arrowhead
Do I have 2 GLs?
for you today. I am bcarr. Joining me today is Total War on the mic.
No,
Say what's up.
Alright, sorry.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Some confusion.
We got XBit producing the stream today, so everyone get your bless XBits in chat, please, for the multicam. And with that, we will very shortly be getting a Russia briefing. But before that happens, Operation Arrowhead is a Russian assault on a militia-prepared position. We last played Arrowhead in March 2019. We had helicopters that time. We don't have helicopters today.
Where is he?
But we are back on the Ops mod. This is the first operation. Actually, it's not. It's the second operation that we've had now. We are back on the back on an Ops layer.
Hey.
We're using a Yarivka layer for militia versus Russia. It looks and plays similar to what you know, but it is an Ops layer. Very shortly, we'll be getting in here to hear a Russia briefing from Sevi.
2 and 3, can you guys each send Stalker 1?
I can, but I've maxed out my gear at the moment, and if I'm on my own,
Russia is going to be
I will do it.
Sebi with Silas, Blackbeard, Stalker, and not an NSA spy. And Militia's leadership is Lawn-Darts commanding with Ronan, Revy, Storm, and Sloth.
Yeah, do you still have kits to give out or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Alright, Stalker and et al. We do have a bunch of people who are
Getting some players late to the game here, but
we haven't
before we go live.
Yeah, we haven't pulled anybody extra yet, so I would redistribute people to your
So,
squad if you wanna
with
equalize them out,
V15
and then
dropping,
that's
a bunch of changes
a little bit closer to live,
have
that's
happened
where
to the
we
game.
get more people into the server.
Some big ones for vanilla gameplay. But
Holy shit, you guys have a lot of people who can't get.
you
Yeah,
probably won't see any of those really,
Is it mod related? or is it like,
really in spotlight today.
There's some settings issues. Maybe it's
I'm trying to
Yeah, I
think of
haven't played-
anything.
seem to be related
I'm trying to think of
the mod.
anything particularly that would be seen.
I mean, I haven't played in like 2 or 3 months in Squad. Not just Squad Ops, but Squad in general. The feel of the game is a lot different for the good.
By the way, we're just getting some.
Oh, here we go. We're going to
they've
get
done
a
a good job.
Russia briefing now. Oh no, in a few minutes. Well, damn. Okay, so we're just gonna hang out while everything goes on. So the Squad Ops mod brings a lot of cool things. They're great. They're called custom kits. For this one, we're gonna go over a few of them. We've got special SL kits, and we also have FTL kits, which are special because we've also changed one thing that you find in the vanilla game is that riflemen and regular forces don't get binoculars anymore. Only leadership get binoculars. Back to the way it used to be.
Dude, you're lacking a spine.
Feels good, man.
No wonder the crew sounds like he shit himself.
That being said, Russia got a lot of things to play with that we usually don't play with in mod or in games because we haven't had the mod lately.
I am.
Russia's getting a GL. They're getting medium machine guns. They're getting ammo bearers. Oh, ammo bearers. That's a cool thing. So typically in vanilla game, riflemen have ammo bags. We've taken it away from riflemen because too many people being able to rearm off each other is just bad. So there's a dedicated class to being an assistant. I like to think of it as a assistant gunner, but it's really just an ammo bearer. Just take a look at the what we get.
Hey, just stand by with us, guys. There's a.
For the militia, they get 4 engineer kits. I think there's going to be big because the Russians have that BTR.
For this particular operation, yeah.
Did they turn off distance?
They're going to have a BTR 80, a couple transports. Russia get to set up a mortar fob. which is one of the squad ops
Any
staples.
specifics for me? What do you mean? My prognosis is
Militia, on the other hand,
we're completely
you
fine
know,
with
they got an SPG techie and one other technical that they can choose.
Okay.
And their strong point is huge. 1 mortar,
Yeah.
2 HMGs, 1 SPG.
They aren't.
And they
won't
get
listen.
3 Logis worth of supplies to build that. And I think I hear they get Logi runs.
All you have to do is fucking listen to what you're told to do, and you'll be fine.
So,
There you go.
I mean, not assault, I mean, Total War. I mean, how many times do you think that you're going to be seeing a Logi run here for
No
militia?
one listens to the event admins when they tell them to
I mean,
and
I
then
believe we
complain
said in
about
the
mod
staff
getting
brief that they can
mean
only
because of
build so much. That might have been for the Russians, but yeah, I think there's gonna be a constant Logi. However, those Logis I've heard are pretty wonky on the roads and the off-road areas. Super easy to flip.
Well, you put a lot of supplies in there, it's going to be top heavy. So,
Yeah,
you know, you
really.
got to drive slow. I guess
Exactly.
it's realistic. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to go with it, though.
Yeah,
We're just going to call it balanced, even though it's not literally,
Trying to get people into the server.
and just roll on with it.
Serious issues.
Right,
The,
I'm gonna-
So it
That
looks
was
like,
10 puns right there,
militia.
guys.
It looks like militia's
you might wanna
taken
redistribute folks into
2
the
shielded
tier squads if,
Dishka
that's what you
techies,
decide to do. It's up to you.
I believe.
Yeah, don't do that. We don't really have.
Oh no. Okay, so they are. Lawn darts is in the rocket.
Alright, everyone put their hands up.
So that's gonna be fun.
They're gonna
Buddies
be,
are
yeah, thank you.
I'm
whoever's
gonna look at
alive
Discord.
and the other guy.
I'll
And we're
have
gonna-
all the keys.
Oh, God. I think
What everybody is doing,
Blackbeard
my FTL's
is
here, nobody else is listening. I'm probably
leading
gonna
his
separate
squad
everybody
in
into
calisthenics.
teams. I'll let the FTLs divvy that up.
Oh god, I gotta
When we
get.
position people around here, I'm probably gonna have
Yeah, they're doing.
What is this?
What are they doing?
What are they?
This is great.
Somebody
We'll
want to
just
do
look
a
at this.
case?
All I'm saying is, guys, if you don't
I'll
use
do that.
PT, we're gonna run out. We're going on a long flank.
Oh.
We need to keep doing this. Did I say stop?
Simon says, "Thou must PT."
Okay, now we're gonna go back to just
What?
stretching out those lateral.
This is the shenanigans that we have. This is what you can expect before we get briefs, and before we get briefed in operations.
Okay, now how do you do lunges in this game?
Oh, how do you lunge?
Crouch and walk, I guess.
I think I'm just teabagging a BTR at this point.
Yep.
Hey guys, look. I got a 30mm auto cannon for a dick.
Oh God!
All the ladies.
All right, Blackbeard, way to go, buddy. Way to go, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah, the stream from South Park where everybody just says.
Or calm yourself down.
That's funny. We've got a calisthenics corner. We've got a Zen corner over here for
Listen
Russia.
to calm music, you know, just kind of harsh, kind of wipe away all the harsh vibes.
I like to pump up my blood. I need to get my bloodlust ready.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright. I haven't flipped
Oh, man.
the spot ops yet, but I have
Yo,
flipped plenty of them
are
in
we
open
taking the Logi
servers.
because there's only one of us, or are we taking the trans? Oh no, we're taking the trans, obviously. Ignore me.
What's going on over in militia base?
Right now, they're just mainly building. They are also in command comms going over what they're going to be doing. Looks like they're going to be setting up in a wide area. They're going to have one squad in Foxtrot 988, way, and then squad in J118.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
Right in here,
I
and
see.
then
kind of enabling these
a squadron in
if anybody's gonna-
L994, roughly in that Nova town, I believe.
This is interesting. I'm intrigued by this option. Sending the squad all the way to the western side of the map.
I'm gonna put the mortar out here on the east. They got a pretty good defense wall.
That's
Yeah,
not a bad
that's,
idea.
It's gonna be a long trek, I'll tell you that. Maybe that's where the Logis come in. I don't know. I don't know what the Outlook says about that, but
No, they'll have the Logis at their base. They start with them there.
They
They got
might take
3 of
the
them.
they might take the rocket techie, to be honest, and just bring it over there and then aim it towards the east and side barrage them.
Oh, more shenanigans at Russia Main.
Oh no.
And I think we're getting a platoon brief here very
Yeah,
shortly.
boys, it's the human centipede.
Actually, we are probably actually getting a real platoon brief here for Russia, so we get to hear a little bit of the plan.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the platoon
Yep,
brief,
here we go.
Gather
The
around, gather
Praetorian
around.
Guard have arrived.
Alrighty, fellers. The militia, they're gonna die. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do it. They could be in one of 5 locations. I'm marking that now with the 5 markers.
So you guys ready to go on a moment's notice?
Sure. Those are
Okay,
the positions of
we're still trying to clear up with
possible
militia,
locations.
but I'm thinking like a 36 start time.
Okay.
Make it 35.
How we're gonna do this? We're gonna get 1 BTR. That's gonna be in Silas's squad. We're gonna drive over to the overpass, get some intel, and then they're gonna back off. We don't want them sitting there forever, else they're gonna get hit by SPGs and LATs. And so just get that intel, get that recon, and then back off the overpass. Myself and Spy are going to dismount the first skull marker, and we're gonna clear that town as the path shows. And then once that southern town is cleared, we are going to get a mortar fob set up on that fob marker. While that's happening, Stalker's also going to be clearing the western town with the western skull marker. So once they're cleared there, they can, set guys here, they can set guys here, somewhere like that, getting ready to push across that red south. And then while all this is going down, Blackbeard's squad is going to take a transport. They're going to stick on the east side of the map. They're going to dismount somewhere here. And then they're going to follow those markers, clearing out Coyote Ridge, as Stalker and Spy clear out west to east. And then hopefully we're going to flush them out and then hit them together, finding out where they are. Any questions? No? Right. Go ahead and listen to your SLs and start loading up these vehicles.
What are we taking?
Spy, load up with me. That's logic.
All right, so a fairly straightforward plan there for Russia. They're going to hit the highway. They're going to dismount near the overpass, and then, north to south, just walk around.
We are briefing on the militia side.
Oh, okay.
The local farming
Let's see if we can listen into that.
Apparently, the local farm people have enlisted the militia to help them
We're going to have
against the Russians.
Ronin's squad here on the point proper, spread out in the trench. Please do not skyline to the northeast. That might get you killed by possible BTR-80 that the Russians have. Storm squad's going to be out on the 5 mark. He'll see fit where exactly in those trenches guarding the eastern side. Is it Revy or Sugar? Revy. If Sugar makes it back, it'll be Sugar. Squad will be down on the 5 marker in Juliet 11. Maybe with a fire team just north in the little shack. My marker's working. There we go, in Juliet 10-5-4. But I'll leave that up to Revy's discretion. Slothboy's going to have the rocket technical and the Dishka technical. And he's going to be with me, and we're going to go over to the little farm in Foxtrot 98 and do some scouting on the west to see if the Russians are going to be coming perhaps from that direction. Once we know where the Russians are attacking from, then obviously expect to maneuver. All right, any questions? All right, guys, listen to your squad leaders, your FTLs, and have fun. Squad leaders, break them out.
Let's do it, boys.
All right. Got a little listen into Militia's plan. taking a look at the position here the militia are going to be deploying in. We got about a minute and a half to go, less than a minute and a half. Looks like we're seeing a rocket technical and a Dishka. They got HMGs and their mortar up already. They got a lot of building going on. I haven't checked in, actually taken a look over there, but oh boy.
Yeah, they got a lot of building.
In terms of the BTR.
No, you just die then.
And Russia getting set to go here. We got about 50 seconds to live for round 1 of Operation Arrowhead. Everybody's getting set.
No,
And
this
liberals.
is gonna be really, really hard for Russians to push that mortar fob, because the militia has the high ground, they have the trees, they have the low ground as well, so they can do ambushes and stuff.
Well, I think that's true. It depends on how long Russia can keep their BTR up. If the BTR stays alive for a long time, there's a real good chance that militia are going to lose several people trying to take that out. And about 5 seconds away from live.
So that's where the engineer kit comes in.
Rolling start from Sebi and the Logi. And we're live with a round 1 of Operation Arrowhead. Sebi believes he's obviously invincible as platoon command. But realistically, I don't think it's, on this map, I don't think it's, reasonable to expect contact until about 5 minutes in, or maybe about 2 minutes in, really, if everyone's moving. But the Dishka and the Rocket Technical are going to move out to Fox 9, so I'm assuming militia are just going to use that to set up a screening force.
So basically, if you decide that you want to start a firefight with somebody, I will leave you for dead. Alright, let's
too much. The HMG can end up, like, if we have to, we can just shoot down the sandbags with the HMG.
And militia moving out here.
Primarily, I want it looking up that way, but come with me real quick. I'm gonna go scout something.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting those techies in position. They have a great overview of the entire map.
So they should be seeing these guys pop up over on the overpass, because guess what? Russia are here now. Matter of fact, Russia BTR drops off Silas.
Yeah, if you think that's a good spot, command's okay with it.
Here at the overpass. The BTR is going to set up here, get security deployed. They're going to take a look around and see what they can see up on top of this overpass, I imagine.
Militia has eyes on Russians over bridge right now from Londar's position.
All right, so Fox 9 can see all the way. That's a good 2 kilometers. Depends on which Russians he's looking at. Of course, from here,
He's got great eyes. And the BTR is huge anyways. It's hard to not see it.
Russian infantry moving in all across the road. They're moving down into the villages. I've lost some of them. Oh, no. I just haven't lost them. They're just in front of me.
Yep, go ahead. No visual on contacts on the high ridges. We're rolling the BTR forward a little bit to get eyes on the deflet.
Blackbeard's on his flanking mission, so everyone's going out. Blackbeard's actually on the round now. Just got out of his transport. He's going to cross the road here in Papa 9, cross over to Oscar 10,
Stay in depressions.
and they're going to start moving out.
So do you want just crouch run
I guess this is more or less the
You can move at speed, but try
the
and
reserve
move-
squad.
You can see there's like depressions south of this east-west road.
Russia clearing building to building here, just making sure they're not going to come up against any surprise attacks.
Yeah.
A little bit of a warm up too, even though I heard from someone reputable that the point of this operation is to have things in the wilderness.
Alright.
But you know, getting your guys hyped up by a little bit of building clearing, you know.
And I
that
think
works.
they know that they're safe right now because they're so much closer to the town than militia is from the start.
Blackbeard is moving out. He's got his guys. Looks like they're heading across the road now.
Had issues at the beginning before live. Copy. No respawning. Do you have any?
So Lawn Darts has spotted infantry in the town.
The rocket technique. I
See if we
imagine
can
he's
see-
gonna.
Yeah, we can see some of. He's got a good eye. He said he called out 1 or 2 squads, so that's a good.
Yep, there's the entire. I mean, there's 3 squads worth of infantry in the town. So
You said Indian 9. Can't be right. Indian 969. That can't be right.
no,
That was a bad
that's.
call.
He's flipped his 9. He's flipped his 6 for a 9.
Well, he slipped his H for an I. They're in the H line. It's pretty hard to see the enemy infantry from here. However, you might be able to see a sliver.
If he gets eyes on this infantry, I wonder how effective this rocket artillery is going to be, because
See, I can't
all the
even
infantry are going from building to building. They're holding underneath.
Hey, let's move down these.
Oh yeah, I see the enemy infantry. They're going through the woods.
Some of them are going through the woods. Some of them are just in the middle of the open here.
Yep.
And then some of them
I
are
got
holding
spotted.
next to buildings.
Hotel 7-5. That's a great call out.
Hotel 7-5 makes sense. There's a fire team from Stalker Squad led by the Snowfall who's moved up.
All right, they're about to fire the rocket tech at these guys.
Here we go. See if I can see it coming from a distance here.
055.
Now everyone's moving. Oop.
Lawn Darts, you want me to help?
Looks like they're having some trouble.
Should be okay. Just don't stand anywhere behind.
There we go.
They may have crossed.
I gotta estimate that range.
I don't see them moving anymore.
How far do we think that is? That's 3, 4, 700.
Yeah, just about 700.
There seems to be. I mean, usually there's a pretty simple one-to-one guide that comes with the rocket techie that allows you to basically set it. You know, X elevation equals Y range. Of course, that's if everything is equal. Like your elevation is equal to the elevation of the target. Sometimes you got to factor in a little bit of a difference there, but it's usually not much. Although
Rockets away.
with this, rockets away, and I see them and they're short.
Give me a second.
I mean, generally,
They're short.
not really that
They're over.
short. And guess what?
Yep. Oh,
These
those
guys
are.
think it's a SPG. More rockets. Ooh, here we go. Some of the volley
Way
is
short.
hitting short.
Yep, they call that a. They know.
You know, a lot of it's hitting short now.
Did they get that though?
But one of those rockets landed straight in the middle of the compound. Everyone was in cover here. But, I mean, there's 5 right here. I think I could barely see with the rocket techie.
All right, mount up. Get you guys
Now,
moving.
from where the rocket techie is, they can still see the BTR.
I don't want us sitting here if the BTR.
I don't know if that
so I
BTR
wanted to
saw them.
investigate what was going on here. Let's pull back south and
Well, if the BTR didn't see the rocket techie, it may. Well, I mean, it's so far away. You might
The rocket
actually
techie
see the
saw.
people in the building.
Yeah, the rocket techie saw the BTR, but I don't know if the BTR saw the rocket. So right now it looks like Lon and his guys are moving away to an unknown location. Could be heading
Yeah,
north.
repositioning makes sense here. They want to get more ammo if they can, which they should.
Chances are it's chances are it's going to be an India.
Meanwhile, Blackbeard has moved about 600 meters now from his transport, and he's moving along. He's got himself a potential elevated position here.
No contact.
He might have some pretty good eyes on the outposts here in Kilo 10 very soon.
It is what it is. It's alright, we got a lot of more machine guns, I think. Yeah.
They're ready to flank you.
Two moving out.
I would go north across the road when you're in Lima 11, and then go west to Kilo 11.
Okay, so instead of crossing the field here, north, then over, which makes a lot of sense. You can see here, we can see the emplacements, but we can't see the people that are there yet. But we'll get over there in just a second.
So it looks like they were waiting for that BTR to get in position. It looks like they might be still waiting. I think it looks like they might just go in a single file line and push all at once.
Alright, I'll do what I can.
They
are definitely waiting for something.
Yeah, the forces in the north definitely want to be, because I don't think they have an idea of where the enemy base is.
Correct.
Copy. We're just holding security while we wait to get the mortar fob.
Yeah, we're not seeing anything either down here.
It's a pretty spread out base, though. It's the first time I've seen it.
Charlie doesn't have great visibility.
What are they saying in local comms and command comms?
Right now, it's generally quiet. It's not like I'm not in a squad. I can hear them from time to time. It seems to be generally more local command going on. Everyone's just waiting to get in position so they can push south.
Yeah. Same with me. No command comm so far. Looks like they're all
Look at this. Blackbeard is actually pretty close to contact here. He doesn't know it, but he's passing to the south of a squad lead. More. He's getting through the defensive perimeter because of the depression he has here. And Blackbeard has no idea because the hill also covers these guys up too. So you can see Blackbeard, his squad is coming up this hill. It's a pretty steep grade right over top.
Oh no.
You can see militia forces looking west. So mission accomplished. This is your nightmare.
They need 360 security right here. And they do not have.
And judging from the map, the only 360 security they have is from the rear at the fire base, at the strong point itself. Some people who are next to the mortar are actually looking behind Storm's position here.
Yep.
And very shortly, it will become apparent that the enemy are right in front of them.
They are crossing the road. Looks like. Yep. They are gonna get a heck of an awakening.
They're going to keep pushing west, so they're not intended to go straight north here, but they're covering the road. Okay, maybe they're just going to hold out.
This is a big oversight by
I think they just got lucky too, because I mean, how far away do you want to push your guys? Especially since you've already pushed so many of them so far away. and you've written off a whole squad because they're part of this vehicle ambush. Look, at the vehicles are actually going around to the south right now. They're just passing Mill Main.
All right, let's go.
No militia have eyes on this. It hasn't quite come up the chain of command for for Russia yet. Blackbeard is. He doesn't know it, but he's in the best position he'll be in for this round.
Let's see what we can see from this angle. Yeah, I mean, you can see
I need security west and north.
they have no idea. Looks like they're almost getting to radio. Now they have the high ground.
Yeah, so actually, Blackbeard's kind of freaking out because he just received word from his BTR crew that apparently west of 2, there's an enemy squad moving towards them. So they're going to find some defensive positions real quick. And also, I'm thinking there's a lot of direct SL to SL communication going on here for Russia because there's a lot of squads directly communicating with each other to coordinate.
Can I get a guy with binocs looking at that house?
Blackbeard playing it very carefully here. He's got his guys spread out. He's got he's probably got about a 60-meter line right now. No, he's got like a 200-meter line right now. I'm bad. Blackbeard actually.
And he's got some.
Okay.
Blackbeard has some good soldiers as well. Good.
Blackbeard's just gonna walk up here.
And then we're going to try and sweep into and get eyes on this contact in Novo.
I wonder how Blackbeard's going to react when he sees fortifications. If he turns due north, if he turns 3-5. Let's see what he's.
There was a call out to the BTR Kilo 617. That's pretty accurate.
From his position, Blackbeard's not going to see.
I need you all to push up. I need 2 of
Like if he's an eagle eye, he might see Liberal. No, actually, I think Liberal's on the other side of that hill, so he won't see him. He might actually see Fight Milk. He's popped up. Fight Milk's popped up over here to his left.
If he turns left.
There we go.
Yeah,
now he's looking in the right direction. No.
He needs to turn left.
I'm going to be firing a salvo into the swamp of HE. See if there's any reaction from that.
So with him, he's looking over here. He's got to look down just a little bit. Is that an ND? I thought that was a person. Oh my god, I thought a rally was a person. Liberals part of this defense here on the point. And from all indications...
Public execution later.
Yeah, Liberals directly on the point here. He's the medic for his squad. His fire team's all around him. He's got Modern Death to his northwest, Servin right to his southeast, and Fight Milk his FTL is running around next to one of the HMGs. I think he's just looking. Yeah, and like Blackbeard is reporting that ND.
Yeah, looks like Blackbeard is sending a fire team west, possibly to the town.
And Blackbeard's not going to have eyes on this, but Jive is... If Jive doesn't see this, I mean, at this point...
It doesn't matter that they
Here's the problem, like... And he's pulled his squad back because Command has just told him to look at Keel and Iron. So, I'm so confused. Like, he sees everything, but he didn't actually see anyone. He sent his guys up, and they didn't actually see anyone. Oh, hold on. So, right here... No, they pushed him all the way down.
Lawndarts is telling Storm to look to his west. He's asking if he has eyes on his west.
Which, of course, the answer is no.
No. Let's see what Storm does about this.
I mean, if Storm can see these guys running That'd be a miracle.
Seems like
no one
Storm
has
may be
eyes.
AFK.
Blackbeard's operating. No, Storm's not AFK.
Oh, he's not. He's. It's been like about a minute since, and Lon's asked 3 times to
Oh no.
contact him. I don't know. Something's up.
So Blackbeard pulled off the point, and he's got his guys. They're moving towards the town here in Juliet 11 for reasons. I don't know. They were looking at the objective, and now they're not. They want to get a little bit more eyes on the main route. I guess they want to support. I mean, this is a net loss play, right? They're going to have problems when they start pushing east again.
If any of you did CQB, then use what you learned.
Obviously, Blackbeard doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be in chat later going, Doe, and he's going to be trying his best Simpsons impression.
Lon, I believe, has spotted He asked Storm if anyone was running west in his squad, and he said no.
Huh.
So he thinks they may be in the town. He said K1172. That is literally 20 meters east of Squad 2.
Yeah, I mean,
sounds like they've got.
Storm's going to run over here, and with a fire team size element, he's going to be like, "Oh wait, there's a whole squad here, and they don't see me yet because no one has rear security right now for Blackbeard's element. No one has rear security, and Blackbeard is continuously pushing west here. He's got his guys going into buildings. You know, that might help. I mean, I wonder if go ahead.
I was just gonna say where Lon is right now. This is where he should have been in the beginning, or at least because they are south of Storm, and they would have caught Black right off the bat.
You see, I mean, yeah, I think if they're going to use the rocket techie for any real use, I think you got to move it out further north. But this is a good second deployment place because you can just burn your own house down if you think you're going to get overrun.
Okay, squad, can we get? I need these buildings to be.
Now, Blackbeard's moved his guys in. Russia's starting to move out. They're sending fire teams forward to help probe a path in for the rest of everyone else. A lot of people are moving south of the 7 highway, the 7 east-west highway. Meanwhile, in the south, Blackbeard is reconsolidating position. I'm not entirely sure which direction they're going to go next, but I imagine it's going to be west.
Yeah, so right now it looks like Blackbeard and Squad are going through house and house between fences and trees. It looks like they're just holding though in that position.
Well, that's
I don't know if
because
they're going to keep pushing west.
2 squads of Russian infantry pushing south.
Oh, yeah, I see
directly south. So they're close within 400 meters of a fire team that's got an elevated position. Oh, Blackbeard's going back to Coyote Ridge. This is bad news. It's going to cause a lot of problems. It's going to be multiple. And then Storm's pushing his guys back east too. Or he never moved. Like, Storm's actually there, so it's not like he's not only like we don't know he's playing right now, because obviously he's playing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess he's just come back here thinking, oh well, never mind.
I do not know. Looks like Lawn Darts is pushing a little more.
Lon's got his infantry squad that's running the technicals back in, and I think they're just going to run it up the road here and do some mad lad raids. You can see Blackbeard has his squad just defensive positions. They're on trees, they're in buildings, they're watching roads. They're really holding tight. Meanwhile, Russia closing in fast to the west flank. And BTR reporting the obvious over the radio. But does report fortifications in Kilo 10. So
that's east of Blackbeard.
Blackbeard
looks like
keys up. Contact east of me. What?
Yeah, it looks like Sloth and the Tactical are gonna go right in between.
Oh, row. Oh, they're
They
swing around
turned
side
off.
town. Yeah.
Oh man, this is the
They got
rocket techie
dismount.
too, so it's not.
I wonder if these guys hear it. No, they're gonna bypass the town. They should be seeing this technical. No one's looking.
Oh my god.
Blackbeard, do you hear the vehicle? Yes. Guess what? Let's get in the
We got
house,
two.
says Subway Samurai. Ammo bearer for Grunt. And guess what Blackbeard's telling his guys right
Work out
now?
where this fucking car is. Okay, I think the car is passing somewhere to the south of us in town.
What is
The
that?
exact location is either
Well,
either
actually, he's
south of
passing
Novo,
something up to command right now.
without power or engine turned off, or it's moved south of us somewhere.
Yeah, is that techie up inside that?
Money keeping close on to the BTRs. BTR is actually making its way south here. It's closed up to about 400 meters from this big intersection that is notorious. Meanwhile, insanity happening down here. Look at this nutso stuff. Just look at it. The technicals are still here. They're not manned. Sloth
So it
is
looks like
guys running around to buildings.
it looks like Beware might get first contact here.
North. Actually, I wonder if Subway and Grunt and Dark Lord have. Nope, never mind. That's not happening because guess what? Dark Lord and Grunt are just going to run around. They're looking for a way to get out of the compound that they're in. So Beware might have some eyes here, along with Cruiser the Snafu. If Cruiser looks north, which he is. Matter of fact, he's got a bipod deployed on the intersection. If foliage was no problem, he'd have a killing shot on Cyclone right now. Beware running out to the road like a mad lad.
Oh my god.
Look at
Get off
this.
that thing.
Look at this.
What is he
just
doing?
Crooning around. What is that? He doesn't have binocs. He can't see anything.
Okay, might get on.
Here we go. Bartok's going to have a shot on him.
Bartok. Oh, what is he doing?
Subway opens up on Beware and
I
takes about half
feel
a magazine. Guess what? Beware's dead because he ran into contact. Subway
Sloth called it
uses
out.
half a magazine.
He noticed me in the window and he began to aim at
Cruiser finds another building and he's going to look more north now.
Right now, if I were the Russian commander, I would be pushing my guys because Squad 3 and Squad 4 are going to be faced. They're going to be on Blackbeard most of the time. Doesn't look like they're looking north at all now.
Blackbeard is telling his guys to spread out. He's sending buddy teams on either end. He wants them to wrap around this contact. So Cyclone and Nova are doing exactly that here on the western side. Cruiser got out of his window. He's on along his fence.
It's like Frizzo and Mark maybe getting.
Cyclone's going to deploy
to a
here.
fight with Grunt.
This is going to be brilliant.
Yep.
Cyclone and Nova are going to have a great position here if Cyclone realizes it and just puts his weapon down, like in this ditch, facing up the road, or not, because he's been told to, I think, go back and reconsolidate.
Are we pushing across?
He doesn't even know what he's doing right now, and his fire team leader's right next to him. Whoa, okay, there we go. And Cruiser takes a few shots, but he whiffs every single one. Meanwhile, I think Grunt and Dark Lord 04 getting shot at. Grunt and Dark Lord pushing in. Rocket just flew.
Got a rocket. That was just a random rocket.
Oh, Flicker's going to have some shots on Grunt here. Bing!
Oh, he's down. Good shot.
That rocket was right in front of my camera. Were they shooting?
That rocket looked like it went right straight up in the air, to be honest.
Hmm.
Could have been a glitch or something.
Well, Dark Lord is now pretty much by himself. And Sebi doesn't want to really fight here.
I've lost my medic. I don't think I can pull out east, and I can't go west. So I can either go north, which takes us into potential enemy contact, or I can go maybe south.
Oh, hey, guess what? Here comes the Dishka.
Hold tight, copy.
Juliet
The Dishka was-
992 is the call out.
Oh yeah,
Multiple
that's
squads, they said.
Yeah, that's 2 squads in the BTR very shortly.
Yep.
Yeah, we should probably take a look here at what actually is going on in the north, because it looks like Hawk and Atomic Peach are stuck. Oh, they will be stuck very soon.
Oh, we got shots popping off. Looks like Russians are getting hit.
Yeah, I think
I see
Hawk
some
just
health
took a
bars.
shot at Seer Chest.
Sledev
Oh, hey, BTR. Oh, and Pony's in the turret, so if he doesn't get 10 kills, it will be a failure.
Oh, there he goes.
Wait, what is he shooting at?
Looks like he might be shooting at Atomic. Yep, he's looking for Atomic.
He is shooting at Atomic. But Atomic's
So
now
he's,
got defilade. Here comes some mortars. So the Russians set up some mortars too? No, those are militia mortars. Wait.
Yeah, he's got some
Okay,
really...
no, they're actually all the mortars. All the mortars are firing right now. Both sets of mortars are firing. Ooh, militia mortars. Wound 4, but they don't get a kill.
Where are they hit?
The rocks.
Oh, I see it.
And
oh yeah, they just hit.
So militia.
5.
Oh,
There's
no!
Stinker.
It was like
Stinker down, or
those
is
were
he
the
really
Russian.
hurt?
Those were the Russian mortars.
Oh no!
So blue on blue.
Oh no!
So I thought those were militia mortars at first, because I was
did
like, "Damn, those are really good." Meanwhile, Hawk takes another hit at Uncle Niner here, and Uncle Niner has no bandages? Question mark? No, he's just getting bandaged from Seer Chest right now. Meanwhile, Russian mortars retasked, and they're short of defensive. Oh, and the rockets are overshooting too. Explosives everywhere right now, actually.
Then they're undershooting and overshooting. Everyone is.
Yeah, Russian mortars on the militia main base are... They're about 50, 60 meters off.
Yep.
Alright, Chess, you ready to
Now, Lawn Darts' rockets are slowly getting on target here.
I can't even find where they're hitting.
They're only over. They're passing over the BTR, and they're landing behind the BTR. He's still trying to range it, I think.
Yep.
Oh, no. Okay, so now the rockets are a little bit further off. I just saw a rocket land east of the BTR, quite a little bit more. They're actually flying over Elite.
Oh.
A Scottish chap.
2 guys just get hit. No, those are dead guys.
One's got a fix on their mortars. Kilo 10.
And the rockets are still a little bit long. Arcing on the rockets are a little bit different than any other projectile in the game.
Yeah, the Russians are starting to cross in the west here. Atomic Peach and Hawk are about to get slammed by a full squad.
Yeah, I think they found the main fire base just by using their ears. They're going to use the wood line to just go straight through.
Yep.
Sebi is still trying to coordinate with Blackbeard, though. Not an NSA spy is running straight at Atomic Peach, and
Go southeast.
it looks like Peach is taking another one now. Yeah, I think Tinkerbell just died.
Yeah, no, Tinkerbell was the team kill.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Let's see what Atomic Speed.
Standby command, we have contact spotted at radio tower. Eyes on peak. If you need them to fall back, have them fall back now.
Oh, looks like a few guys and 3 got past.
Yeah, it looks like Atomic Peach and Hawk are gonna fall back here. That might be the literal death of them. There goes Hawk.
What a pose.
Great grenade.
Hawk literally... Oh, guess what? ID?
Atomic Peach on his own. You might have Rambo it here.
Using music here, looking for contact. Atomic Peach is crawling around looking for a shot here, and music doesn't see him. Like, Atomic has a great shot here. Rockets flying overhead. That one landed real close.
Oh.
That one landed pretty close, though.
Yeah, it hit fire.
Yeah, I think...
See, those Rocky Techies aren't... They aren't doing much damage, but they are making them fall back. Which is the main objective here.
Octopus so shaken, he's pushed out in the field.
Yep. Zachy got hit, I think, a little bit.
Well, you know, rocket hits the tree. That's gonna be a problem. What is Real Prolix? Okay, so Real is gonna crawl through a field straight at the technical. I think he's just disconnected from. And Octopus gonna do the same thing. And by the time they get there, the technical's gonna be gone.
I don't know. The technical is pushing.
Oh, the technical's just repositioning.
Yeah. He's now Groot needs to just look north.
Now, are the infantry here gonna?
They might run right into him. Actually, so close.
Okay. Well, let's see. Zachy.
Shot at.
Zachy is able to stop Flicker and Groot here.
There's a lot of shots at Flicker and his teammate, but none of them somehow.
Oh, there we go. Grenades.
Good rocket.
Oh, the rockets.
Wow.
So that's about a quarter of a salvo. Nope, he's going to fire some more here. So that's about half a salvo gone for Zachy. Meanwhile, octuple fire and music and real procs are still climbing through. NSA actually eats a rocket right there. He's bleeding.
Now, oh, okay, Lawn isn't in this techie. That's a good thing.
Meanwhile, let's check in on some other action here. Guess who? Blackbeard's dead. Oh, he's not dead yet, but he's lost a fire team.
He will die.
I mean, he's surrounded. And he's surrounded and he's in the open. All he has is a bush. Storm is somehow alive on like 5 HP right now. The Madman's done it again.
I need you guys looking east.
Oh.
The guys in the north, I need you looking
Techie's
east
getting
and
shot at.
west.
Looks like my pro look.
Cyclone, you keep doing what you're doing. You know.
See if you see. India 934.
Oh, Prolix just got
he
killed.
just called out. So
With
those
Prolix-
guys in the field got called out by a slot. It doesn't matter because they are dead.
His music's still stuck there. Reba Pelican and looks like Groot and Appleson are looking west, looking for anyone doing the crazy, trying to sneak through this field. Now they start searching.
Now with all the problems on both sides, they seem pretty even in kills. You got 10 for militia and 8 for the
Wait a
Russian.
second. Slev is
not.
Slev and Flicker just walked about 10 meters in front of Slev and you didn't see him. And not an NSA spy, still not being able to see this. Slev is now crouch walking, so you're not Slev, but Flicker's crouch walking, so Flicker doing the crazy. Actually, you can still see Flicker.
Ronan's getting pushed really hard.
I'll cross the road.
Let's take a look at some other action because I think Russia are starting to make a big push on the radio here. They got it surrounded by two sides. Liberals just died. And the BTR has found a nice little bit of cover here in the form of some log. And Pony looking around.
I'll tell you what, Ronan and his buddy Fight Milk are in a great spot. They can see everything, but they're completely
The BTR is going to roll around to the north side of the hill. He wants to try to get an angle on this set of sandbags right here, because I think Pony knows Flamio's around here.
Ronan's lat just went down, apparently. So that is not good.
Well, militia get 1 lat per squad, so...
Now the BTR is taking a heck of a risk by doing this. 1 lat in the side and he's toast.
Yeah, but, you know, you got to be here to shoot at it, and I don't think anyone is. A Peach is actually a lat, I think.
Yeah, let's see. We got an engineer. But I don't see. Do the engineers have lats? I don't believe they do.
Yeah, Peach is a lat.
Is he?
I'm
I thought
pretty
he was
sure
an
he
engineer.
is.
He is the
No, he's an
shovel.
engineer.
He's
He
an
has the
engineer.
same backpack, so I'm just getting confused.
Gotcha. Yep. He'd have to come behind the BTR.
Mr. Wilbur.
Oh no. Well, he knows the BTR's there. Why? What is he doing? Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, Mr. Wilbur now in defilade.
Pony's just waiting for them to.
And a Peach just ran across too.
Yeah. 300 in the valley.
Can he not?
Oh no, the rise.
Oh, there goes Peach. I don't know what their thinking was on.
Well, I mean, what they should have done is just drop to the ground and stay in the field.
I'm gonna keep us mobile.
Yeah,
I mean, from their area, you could definitely see the BTR.
Russians closing in here. They're closing in on Ronan's position. Ronan and Fight Milk are bleeding.
There goes Ronan.
Ronan dead. Fight Milk. And he'll stabilize, but he's taking PKM fire.
Militia kind of dropped the ball on this one, to be honest.
I could have easily
covering our ass right now.
Oh, hello, Dishka. Dishka right in the rear compartment. That's your nightmare.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he has to reload. The BTR just threw an entire belt's worth of ammo into the Dishka.
Go right around the thing and I can kill him. We're gonna take contact there. Okay.
Copy. I
Go
got
right
it.
around.
Yeah.
That was bad. It's smoking. That's some pretty serious damage there. And I wonder...
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
To our right as well.
Commit. We're gonna get Dishkin. We're gonna get Dishkin. Turn left,
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
left,
yeah,
turn left, 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 turn left. God damn it.
Pony's saying nothing but turn left for like 5 seconds straight there. Oh, hey, your nightmare barely survives.
You don't stop too easy.
Your nightmare is just toying with them at this point.
Alright, go back the other way.
Say again?
The BTR is just hunting them. Okay.
Alright, just keep rolling forward.
Pony wants a kill. And your nightmare gets a kill while all of this is happening. This is actually kind of ridiculous. And here comes the BTR again. Oh, a little bit too fast. He's crawling around.
Yeah, he's in the pit. Just keep fucking
Pony doing nothing but trying to chase this guy.
on the fucking sandbag right there. Just turn. Okay, there we go. Keep going, keep going. Fuck. Keep. No, right! Right! Why are you going left? Keep going right. You need to ring around the Rosium.
I'm trying.
You're not doing a very good job.
So the BTR is occupied. He's got an M249. Man, it would be great if he could just shoot out the tires, but I think he's got to move.
Do it, whatever. Just sit on the sandbag.
Oh.
Stop. I'm gonna kill him. Okay, roll back.
He's just going to kill the sandbags. Finally, Pony uses his brain. Here comes the smoke. So your nightmare now knows he's kind of screwed. He's trying to throw a smoke on his position. Meanwhile, Russia, they got a fire team down south, losing leadership left and right, but they are in control of the objective area.
Is he dead?
Oh, Pony thinks he's dead. Oh, there goes the radio. And there goes the Dishka. So your nightmare's definitely screwed now. An elite just walks past your nightmare. He sees this big thing of smoke and he didn't throw it, and I guess he just wonders it's cool. So more kills for your nightmare incoming. And the BTR also thinks he's gone too.
Yep.
Oh, BTR. Snakester is looking straight at this BTR. Well, he's dead now.
Oop, that's a pop.
Alright, let's go up there and kill him.
Kills them and then commands his driver, okay, let's go up there and kill him. Alright. Your nightmare's still alive, by the way. Music and Doobie Scoo might get a little surprise here in about 2 seconds. Oh no, your nightmare wasn't looking. And with Russia overtaking. Looks like a grenade coming in. A little far, but your Nightmare stabilizes from a shot. It's just down to your Nightmare. Looks like maybe a Rubber Pelican. Your Elite shoots and misses a rocket over the top of your Nightmare. Oh, does he have a shot on this guy? That would be tremendous. So Elite is sneaking around. Oh, Elite is so far away. So Rubber Pelican and Mankeys is also up too. Mankeys has himself a ridge line. I think the BTR might have called this out. He's got himself an M249. He's gonna just continue to run around. He wants some foliage before he gets into anything else.
Squad 2, how are you holding down there?
SL3 just
Ruh-roh.
looks like if they're in the trench. 4B advised, it looks like you have enemies coming from where not an NSA.
NSA goes down.
So set up and watch that direction.
Looks like it might have been a trade. Nope, Pelican. Pelican gets NSA spy. Pelican just moving towards. He's got himself a PKM, I think. Yep.
What are your orders, Commander?
We had the last few contact me in from the west. Where 3 got out.
With who's this? Jennings is on a sandbag. Might have a shot on Rubber Pelican, but Pelican goes prone. So now it just comes down to how long will it take?
Yep.
Mankey's made his way in, and Doobie Scoo is engaging. Mankey wants to throw smoke. There we go. So let's just take a look at the round. Russia really winning it out when they needed to. They also weren't really contested coming as they're clear. Oh, the BTR wants a kill. Look at this. Mankey's just... I think Mankey's tried to... No. Mankey's just running at the BTR now. Nope, I think he's... Oh, there we go. There's, he eats a frag rocket. Single contact behind 4? Oh, Pelican's dead. I think we're actually done here. Because that was Mankey's, right? Am I missing someone? No, I think we're done. Yeah, that's it. So, round 1. A great win for Russia. They were able to get right up on the objective area. And in some cases, they didn't even know it, or didn't really care, or they just wanted to push something else. Regardless, it was an excellent job there by Russia Commander Sebi. Looking at 35 kills for Russia, 19 kills for Militia. A great round. Just hold on with us one more moment. We'll be right back with round 2. You're on Squad Ops.
Oh, you got one. That's good.
Wow.
Excuse me.
I know. I got 2. I got 2 kills. One was a TK. Sorry, Tinkerbell.
I will have you know that we killed an entire.
Those antennas.
Speaking of wind, I'm almost finished. Anyone else freaked out by all the leaves blowing in the wind?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, I think those are beautiful. I got real freaked out. It's like,
I'm looking like sky and I see a leaf move left. We're on the fucking floor and he's just staring at nothing the whole time, getting nervous.
Yeah, guys, just be all set up.
what do we want to ask? What do we want to ask?
I can't fit on the bottom.
What's the meaning of life? Don't forget to kiss the turret.
Will the
Before
tank
we
get
get
away?
away. What's the meaning of life?
42.
42 is the meaning of life. Get off the tank!
Yes,
the meaning of life, not the meaning to life.
Of life.
42, yes, the tank was able to calculate it, and it was 42.
No, that's not the meaning though,
Gentlemen,
it's just the answer.
I am the priest of the tank.
What is the ultimate? What is the answer to the ultimate question?
Get off that tank.
Better get off that tank.
No.
You're an imposter. Yeah, bro.
Okay, so we're gonna just acknowledge that happened. We're back for round two. Round two of Operation Arrowhead, that is. Operation Arrowhead is a Russian assault on a militia prepared position. Guess what? Russia did really well last round with multiple angles and pushing their entire force right on the position at the first, at first. It was really good. We last played this in March 2019. We played with helicopters, but you won't see any of those today. I hear that's coming soon, TM lol. This is a Yerivka layer we have modified, so you will see things that are not standard in squad right now. Some cool things. One of the things that's making a return that you guys, if you're familiar with the stream or familiar with Squad Ops, is the FTL's role.
Wait, Peach, do I look like I'm sneaking?
FTLs have a. Let me get away from the sound here. FTLs have binoculars, which everyone else does not. That is one thing that has changed. What the?
The problem is I can't get out of the circle. I'm stuck. I can't go.
Mother Russia. You will be sacrificed to the Kalashnikov god.
All right. Everyone also is playing around. We have added the surrender to pretty much anyone.
Praise the AK, the floating AK.
And so everyone is naturally T-posing, doing the thing. Standard stuff. Anyway, I'm bcarr. We're going to call the action for round 2 here. Starting very soon. I imagine we'll get a briefing any moment now out of Russia Command. Xbit is mixing the stream today. Get your praise Xbits in chat. That's going to be a thing. I'm going to make it a thing. Okay, now it's getting super creepy going on here in Russia Main. So let's talk about the operation. Leadership for today. Russia is going to be run by... Oh, crud. I lost my place in my document. Oh, no. Lawn Darts is running Russia this round with Ronan, Revy, Storm, and Slothboy as his squad leads. For Militia, Sebi running Militia today with Silas, Blackbeard, Stalker, and not an NSA spy. Well, those are his squad leads. Russia get 1 SL, 1 FTL, 2 LMGs, 1 LAT, 1 GL, and 1 medic per squad. And their platoon has 2 medium machine guns, 2 ammo bearers, and crewmen as needed. They have a BTR 80 with 2 transport trucks. They also have a Logi that they can use to deploy a mortar at. They only have 500 ammo for the mortar.
Platoon brief.
But they get 1,500 build for the mortar so they can move it around.
We both were over.
We're going to go ahead and take a listen in to the Russia brief here by Londarts. We'll take a look at Militia's situation here in a sec.
Operation Arrowhead. Good effort last round. We got overpowered there a little bit by their heavy vehicle, the BTR-80, but good news. We get to use that particular Russian toy this round. Our plan is fairly simple. We're going to have the BTR-80 plus Sloth Squad, who with me in the logistics vehicle, dismount in Echo 631. That'll be our first staging point for those 2 squads. Storm and Revy Squad will be going to West Petrivka, dismounting, clearing out the town there, pushing south. The BTR squad will then be the southern support for the BTR, while Sloth Squad will be its northern support as we push east into the objective area. Marked with the skull and crossbones potential militia strongholds. This is really prime farming land, and Mother Russia would like to take it for themselves to feed its citizen. So our mission essentially is broken down in the following phases. We've got a scouting phase where we're just having a look around, see if we can spot where the militia are, where any forward forces they might have pushed out to. We're going to locate where their stronghold is. We'll then position for an assault on that, destroy it, and then defend it. The skull and crossbones are the key points. Once we clear out India 8 and Juliet 8, if we haven't found, we might reposition at that point to assault the other potential location. Any questions before we get underway? All right, fantastic. Just one thing, guys. If you see any contact, just take the time to try and gauge how far away it is, potentially what grid square it's in, and it's very important that it gets passed up the chain of command how many you see. All right, squad leaders, break them out. Have fun, guys.
Yep.
So long I missed it.
And
Did I get my own truck or...
Russia going to take a fairly long stroke, a unilateral movement across the map, generally starting northwest, generally heading southeast. We also got to take a look at see where militia was going to spot in. Excuse me. They have Kilo 9 selected as their stronghold. You can see 2 HMGs already deployed. You can also see they have an SPG technical, and it looks like a Dishka technical. So they're going to be hunting for this BTR right off the bat. The militia loadouts for each squad, it's 1 SL, 2 LMGs, 1 LAT, 1 medic. So only one person in the squad has binocular. For the platoon, they get 2 mini machine guns and 4 engineers. Engineers have cool things like mines and IEDs. Vehicles, they got 3 Logis. You can see the 3 Logi trucks here. 1 SPG technical and 1 any other technical. And I believe that is a Dishka.
Who's was going to gun? It's either going to be... It was either going to be Dark Lord or Samurai.
It's you and me.
Alright, so Dark Lord, get out.
Yeah, we're in the same. Never mind. I gotta jump in other gun.
Yeah,
Taking a look at some, taking a look at militia stacking up, getting ready to go here. Russia doing the same. They're getting their convoy in order, so to speak.
The Charlie team. Charlie is going to basically cover the northwest of the point, across the road at the Juliet 842 mark.
The calm before the storm.
It's just like a normal RPG, right?
Yeah, has the game started yet? Hold on, I'm gonna hop out and get back in.
No, they said like live 7:40 or something. We're not stuck. I'm waiting for the lead.
Oh god, I'm in. Oh,
We're stuck.
We're riding along in the BTR.
Can't see a god. We're stuck in a tree. Oh god.
Oh, so they're going to start at the helicopter pad. So I guess they're just going to make a mad dash west instead of using the road at all. Which makes sense. It gives them the most... I mean, I think up until a certain point, it gives them a great little foliage cover. You see the helipad here. But I think the other problem with that is, you know, it's off-road. They're going to be slower than they think they are. Granted, it's generally pretty flat. Not really. It's not really flat at all. I don't know why I said that. But if you haven't seen Eureka in a few revisions of the game, it's gotten bigger. There's a lot more space to the north side of the map now. The extra villages that are up here that are strewn about. That whole river. We get a lifetime of about 2 minutes away. There's so many cool spots up here in Eureka. I am that lame type of person that will load up Jensen's range and then sideload a map and then just walk around.
Not since the incident.
No, if you're on the other side of the map, you gotta zoom out and find it.
Here's Russia, all set to go. Looks like they're okay. Looks like confessions are being made. Logi in front, 2 transports, then the BTR in the back.
Aim better.
I try. I'm a terrible shot. I'm sorry, I had the BTR chasing me. That was hilarious. I caught that all on tape.
Alright, Squads 2 and Squads 3, both of you responsible for the well-being of our BTR 80. But not just Ronan Squad, Sloth. I want you guys definitely making sure we gun down any LATs before they hit prize possession.
Thank you guys all for tuning in today.
Worst part is half I literally don't have any content now for the first round.
Because guess what? We'll be bringing you guys round 2 in about 30 seconds. So round 1. Round 1 where militia set up at basically where Russia made their big push last round. They just walked across this road. So the trees, it's all tops of hills. There is a lot of there are a lot of trees in this field, in this forest, but it's also sloping down. So it's going to be a vertical. It's going to be an uphill fight the whole way. And in the words of Airborne, we live, baby, we live. Words I will probably never say again on this channel. BTR bringing up the rear here. And we're taking a look at, we'll see where those technicals are going to go. They're striking west pretty fast. The Dishka and then the SPG behind it.
Then we're going to dismount our
Take a look at the
drivers,
SPG following behind.
west,
Blackbeard's running this vehicle squad, looks like.
We're hunting.
I would venture to say, based on where they're going, they're going to get some action. Because I think I remember hearing Fox 6 being the place where Lon wants to begin his troop sweep. Is where he's going to disembark.
Okay, let me know when you have ice.
And, oh, yeah, looks like the vehicle stopped there. We're still pushing through here on Russia, using the roads as best we can, as best the team can to get around some cities. The more roads they use, the faster they'll actually be able to go. Because, one of them's going to try to pass. Nope. The platoon commander is in the front vehicle, the Logi. Cut a corner here. They're getting closer to the intended drop-off point. With the Dishka technical and the SPG technical stopped, I imagine they're just going to be looking for a chance to shoot something. And you know what? The very eagle-eyed viewer might be able to spot them here. I think they're just beyond this ridge.
Storm and River, you're good to go off.
And here we go. The Russian infantry splits up. Transports from here are just going to head south. BTR is going to go ahead and cut the ditch right here. And Londart's with the Logi. He's just going to continue pushing to the original, I guess, drop-off point. And infantry dismounted. Oh, man.
Give me 3 seconds.
Salty, you're with me.
Just the way he runs. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing at that, but it's funny. Storm and Revy about ready to push the main highway.
Move in.
Whoa, there's infantry. Let's take a look at these positions here. I want to take a look and see where Blackbeard's got himself set up, because there's a lot to talk about with the position here. Yeah, Blackbeard's got himself set up on top of this hill.
Get you guys ready.
He's separated himself. He's got himself a little bunch of nothing right there. He's just sitting on top of a hill. And there is the Dishka, the shielded Dishka Subway Samurai on the gun. And the SPG is hiding behind some fences right here. Dark Lord 04 on the gun. And he's looking like pretty much north. Bartok Warrior over here too. Let me guess. Does he have an RPG? Of course he does. The Dishka opens up. Oh, it's because Revy crossed his squad in the open. The Dishka's still engaging. Ooh, real close to hitting Revy there. And looks like they're not able to figure out where this is coming from.
2 and 3, be wary. SPG somewhere to your far south.
Bartok gets in the gun. He's going to reposition the Dishka here to try to get some more eyes on. Right now, the Dishka is simply destroying anything it sees.
G982 technical, that's what's shooting at us. 982.
It's pretty close call there. SPG shooting again. I think that might have been a frag rocket shot too.
What is it?
SPG fire another round. Lands a little far into the forest. The Brave Soul is trying to fire back. Apparently, enough people are firing back that causes Bartok to move to technical.
Hearing reports the Dishka Techies bugging out. That's all I know.
Londart says 2 squads sweeping east now, sweep more southeast. Storm and Revy squads are stuck in the village.
Roger, that Dishka Techie I'm hearing pushed west.
Look at this. We haven't even talked about this squad yet. Jenga has a fire team. No, Jenga's not the FTL. Who's the FTL here? Nova has a fire team pushed out on this rock formation here. This is a perfect location to cover the bridge where they looks like they have a mine.
Hey, Command, how far do you want 3 pushing?
Ooh, and the Dishka and the SPG are now pushing. They're going to push west again. BTR now coming on the road with 2. So Blackbeard is probably going to have a chance to get a rear shot on this BTR very soon if he continues.
Yeah, keep following the road.
Modern Death in the gun for the BTR with the Harv driving. Modern Death doing nothing but looking behind him and to his side.
We'll just keep moving, keep moving.
Squad lead, so we got in the Y side of BTR, not in squad.
Negative.
100 meters.
As well as that, we're not going to hit any mines if we're not on the road.
Yeah, but if a cabin engineer is really good, he won't put it on the road.
Yeah.
It looks like the technicals.
Alright, guys, just hang tight for a bit.
Sebby's free to place his mine at his discretion.
Subway, look northeast.
Along the ring road.
I am looking northeast. I just don't have my gun shield in front of me, so I can see better.
Ah, clever, clever.
They got themselves a little bit out, a little far here.
This is what's
I
gonna
wonder if
happen.
Blackbeard is thinking
Guys who are
about
currently
pushing them up
dismounted, you gotta
behind.
remember, guys are currently dismounted. You're going to come with me.
They really only get one chance to jump the BTR.
Guys
They got to land a square on like rear shot with the SPG. Oh, they're going to set up here.
All right, so
what is going on here? Blackbeard's on foot and he's left his technicals behind. So is Bartok and Blackbeard going to hunt down the BTR? I think they're waiting for an ambush. They're setting up an ambush along this road is what they're going to do.
Alright, this is commands for squads 2 and 3. Good. Right. 2, you're going to start peeling to the southeast following that defilade. 3, you're going to keep on pushing as far east as is safe. Once you feel that there's no cover for your guys to keep moving east, have them hold. 2 will keep on moving to the southeast.
Lundard's giving instruction.
8-8.
The BTR and 2 groups of infantry are pushing along here. They're just now entering Hotel 7.
Push east as far as I can.
Here comes the Lundarts has the Logi. He's going to move it along. Brevi's going to send a group of infantry closer to the crossroads over in Juliet 7. And Storm's first infantry squad, they're just sitting pretty in the middle of the mill.
Or to where you feel it's reasonable cover.
And Blackbeard is going to hunt the BTR on foot. That's what's happening right now. He's got Bartok. He's got Bartok at his side, and Bartok's like, let's go hunt the BTR. And Blackbeard's like, yeah. And here in a minute, though, I imagine that Blackbeard will be given the order to not do that. Because Russia will be very soon taking contact. Oh, does this look familiar? Does this setup look familiar right now? It looks like round 1. Except for a little bit shifted to the west. But it's generally around 1. So this may even be a more safe approach for Russia as they come south compared to what they had. And the BTR is right in the mix too. Looks like the BTR's got a small security force it's hanging back with. Meanwhile, Fight Milk's got a fire team with Liberal Pundit here. They're just looking at a field. But it looks like they're starting to make some more serious inroads here to the south.
Once we get up in this berm, guys.
Liberal's got himself a nice security position here. Although he's pretty much on the tip of the spear. Fire team's bound into him. Oh, and guess what? They could be spotted. The closest infantry element to them is Jenga's fire team on this. There's no way they're going to be spotted. I said that, but then look at all this foliage. So much between these guys. Russia taking their time to get in position here. The technicals are on the move again. I think they're going to take the main 7 highway here. And that would be really bad, because guess what? The BTR, if they push up the road here on the 7 highway, the BTR really has shots on. Technical's still pushing.
Copy that. We've made it across the. Roger.
Alright, good work.
Oh, yeah. And I think the technicals have just come to a stop.
Get ready to cover 4 crossing the road to their south.
That's good right there.
Yep, so Blackbeard and Bartok, the technicals are coming to them. I think Blackbeard might have seen something, but it's a pretty long way.
Don't sit in the front and the back because if we have to move, we're booking it.
I wonder if Blackbeard saw anything. He's getting his technicals lined up.
Yeah, following across the south. 3 and 2 still security for the BTR moving southeast.
Meanwhile,
Alright, Phil, go ahead and cross when you're ready. You can do it.
BTR and Russia have generally no idea that the technicals are in position.
Let me know when you're clear to move out.
Blackbeard's got him. The BTR puts it in gear.
What's the thing for decrease on that?
You saying you want, or are you talking about depression?
Yeah, that's it. That's all. I couldn't think of the word.
BTR reforming the line here.
Yeah.
And Jenga's fire team might be getting some action pretty soon. But US still pushing out here.
Command, you want me to going through the ditch, getting into that fishing village?
Negative, I want to stay.
Technicals have pulled back. The technicals are pulling back. So no more hunting for these guys.
I don't want the BTR on the actual road.
I think you said vehicle to the east.
Oh, the vehicles were spotted.
Oh my god. But I want to be blown up by mine.
So I guess the technicals got found out pushing away.
He's saying no. He's saying negative. Okay, cool.
Why do I have to put those people in these fucking
In the technicals now, stop. Start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. It happens.
Hey, Lon, we're about 400 meters from the intersection.
Russia getting real close to Jenga, Howler, Nova, and Grunt here.
400 to 500 meters from the intersection at J9.
Alright, 2, I want you, if you can, squad 2, get on the south side of your BTR. Make enough room there for 3. Make sure you guys are really spread out. Opposition may have mortars. Go.
Hey, Command, we just walked over a sandbag that they left behind here.
On you?
So...
Wow, that's a call. They put sandbags out forward.
Understood. Have them hold and just get
We're seeing lots of sandbags southwest. Like in the village around here on the rock.
Understood. Have you guys hold. Let's make some room for the...
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of sandbags here too.
Squad 2, I need you to just extend a little bit further south. Make sure that you got security on the BTR. 3, I need you to be...
They're seeing a lot of sandbags.
When 2 makes room.
Yep. Looks like some defensive position. This is the militia base.
Negative.
Where were those sandbags located? Can I get a grid?
Right on top of Revy.
General southwest. Like around.
Oh no, someone's already dead. Russian's dead right off the bat. Looks like maybe someone Jenga's fire team responsible.
We think they're on the rocks, my southeast. Juliet 84.
How guilty does Nova look? Yeah, pretty guilty. So he's definitely hiding behind a rock for a reason.
Lon, you don't want me pushing any further south, do you? Negative. Hold there. Make sure you've got western security, southern security.
The Liberals part of the force pushed down to the intersection here in India 9.
Hold on, let me get a run in. Copy that.
Here comes a round here from Lana's just trying to range a mortar down here, but Liberal and the BTR, along with another infantry squad, they're rolling down. They've gotten to the main east-west highway at 9 here, like the 910 highway.
I can watch both ways then. You shouldn't.
Oh. Leave at 10. Seeing Russia push in, 2 squads cutting off the west here. Guess what's west? It's Blackbeard with his squad in technicals.
Be advised, command, we're in contact to our...
Understood. I do have at least one time.
Oh, these guys are pushing up. Oh no.
Lose too many forces this early.
That's an HMG firing somewhere else, but
You're in shot freeze.
the tentacles are getting closer to the main road here. Oh, I think they're going. Are they going off the road?
Stay
Oh,
gun. Do not leave.
an enemy mortar.
Spacey,
Oh,
guys,
guess what? Mortar's coming in. Grunt dies. So Jenga's fire team. Oh, it looks like Nuke Dukem took a shot to the face. So they're sending mortars after Mr. Wilbur. They're using multiple salvos of mortars for one man.
Roger, alright, it's probably the objective then. That mortar is coming close to the stronghold, so Juliet 9-9. Potential enemy stronghold. Pass that down to all you guys.
Meanwhile, it looks like Bartok is out, and Blackbeard is going to follow him and jive. They're going to get closer. They're going to work down the road here, I think. It's going to be dangerous once Bartok gets himself into this ditch here.
Repeat that, please.
India 10,
Okay, he's crossed the ditch now, so he can be spotted at any time if the BTR decides to look west here.
Not sure if there's infantry to cover it. We don't copy that.
Wait, Juliet 9-9.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the force here that's at the intersection, they're focused east of them because I think Pony and Moneyman might have taken some shots at him.
Target location is
Here comes the BTR.
just east of the road, east of 1.
BTR moves out a little bit.
Revy, we're gonna try and hit these guys from their side.
I think Londart's sending some mortars over now.
Alright, Storm, 2 heat rounds out your east just across the road. Let me know how they land.
Okay, so I want you to get.
Ooh.
50 meters.
Alito 6 gets hit by one of the mortars there. And Flicker is now playing Ring Around the Rosie with Jenga here. Jenga's got himself in the middle of a bush.
Storm, do you get eyes on those flashes?
M24.
Negative lawn.
I'm getting reports that it's just
Hey, can we
south
get a
of him.
frag over there?
Jenga just shooting everywhere. Wasting the entire belt. Oh, was that a... Okay, maybe that wasn't a TK. There we go. Flicker finds him.
Oh, that's not coming.
That was crazy.
Hey, BTR. 2, we have contact in that building.
Uh-oh. Pony and Money get a kill, and they run away.
Juliet 986. Juliet 986. That BTR light up that building, too.
Roger, Juliet 986.
And it looks like Money and Pony are going to want to take another crack at it. Guess what? The BTR is coming out. The BTR wants to play. BTR wants to shoot infantry in the face. And BTR's not looking this way, but Sloth is coming up. It's not good. Moneyman might be able to get a cheeky shot here. Actually, from this...
Command, if you could send some rounds at Juliet 986, I'll guide him.
Roger, 3 rounds out. Let me know that.
Liberals part of this element too. They were trying to push into this building, and now they've been redirected to the north side of the road. Liberal doing nothing but trying to help security here.
Command, I need you to add 50. Or A2, we're flanking south of that building right now. That's gonna be quarters.
Meanwhile, Blackbeard has closed into about 100 meters of the infantry behind the BTR.
Dude, we're in Yeeho, dude. All the
Blackbeard has a chance.
Oh,
He's got a real
there's
chance.
A lot of them. There's a lot of them. Be advised, there's an entire squad moving
And the
south
technicals
on the
are
end
also
of
slowly coming up behind.
Turn
Oh, these technicals are so ballsy. They're moving towards the BTR.
Okay, I lost a guy in the fishing village. I'm gonna go retake it.
Roger, I can order that. Put orders in before you push. Smoke.
Sure.
Alright, I'm good there.
Yeah, give me a few.
Thank you.
The BTR moves up the road. So they're getting closer. BTR starts making the road. They're going to run into Moneyman and Pony as they're trying to cross.
BTR, be advised.
Ooh.
We got contact.
What was that?
North.
The SPG fired?
Squad 4, hold. I'm going to drop heat to your east in that building.
To cover us as we clear that compound.
The SPG fired?
3 rounds out.
I heard something go whistling.
I don't see them. Hold on.
Oh, Beware dies to Pony and Money. BTR charges up. Grenade goes off right in front of Sloth. He gets lucky. The BTR unable to see Money and Pony here.
Watch, friendlies are right in front of us.
Oh, and Pony runs across. But guess what? The engine's gone in the BTR. What a shot. Bartok reloading. And there goes Modern Death and Harv. They suspect it was from the north, but it wasn't an SPG.
So you can cross the road. Give me a second.
Oh, Bartok not credited with the kill either. So maybe it was SPG from the site. That actually makes more sense now. So the first SPG was fired and it missed. Oh wait, they don't have No, they have an SPG. Sear chest. Maybe Lord Chanka was on it. Let's see. Lord Chanka's got 1 kill, not 2. Everyone only has 1 death. Why don't they respawn? It's just what it is. That's the way we like to play the game here. It's a 1 life operation. Mortar's coming in now.
Squad leads down.
Storm looks like Salty Potato or Raptor Force getting closer. Elite is just lying in wait for them to try to come this way. And it looks like they even have a someone on the HMG. That might be a little further away.
We at least see sandbags.
Yeah, I can't do shit either. I don't know what to follow.
J961.
Oh, Elite just got 1 tapped by Storm, I think. Oof.
Roger, Juliet 961.
Militia mortars. You know, I'm even looking for him. I didn't even see the smoke.
If you could move east across the road, use smokes and assault that location you called out after the heat lands.
Alright, copy.
So militia mortars are landing about 30 meters behind
And then we're gonna pop smoke.
what they're aiming
try
at.
to get across the road, move south, and then push north up into those sandbags we saw at Juliet 961.
Ooh, an HMG taking shots. That's a rather Scottish chap. He's got himself on top of that hill.
Heat rounds going out east of you two.
Oh. Rounds coming in from a Scottish chap as Peach runs around. Oh, Snakester. Just ate it. That might be why you don't peek at Dishka. I don't know. Oh, and they have contacts east of them too. Real Prolux with Tinkerbell and Redibus and Slab. Actually, this is not an NSA spy squad who's actually just coming in to sweep this contact away. He's got a full squad at his command. Russia is getting close though. But there's so much militia left. 6 kills for Russia, 19 kills for militia. So that's over a half of Russia's force gone. Russia knows where everything's coming from.
Start to move. Leave the AR here. Cover us. I think he just said that, but
I'm coming. I'm here.
alright, we gotta move now, guys. Move now. We saw smoke.
And the objective here for Russia is to try to clear this out. This radio over here.
Still got smoke, guys.
And Londart's now giving out orders. The last orders he will probably give. The standing order is destroy this objective. Russians pushing in. Lots of smoke screen here as Russia pushes west of the main north-south highway.
Careful up there, Liberal. You're alone, man.
Liberal pundit part of these forces pushing west. Moneyman looks like he just went down to Trey's. They're doing pretty good.
Friendlies. Do not open fire. Friendlies.
Lots of activity at range here. Let's see if I can figure out what's going on here. Maybe suppressing fire from the position. Here comes Lon trying to add some mortars. Russian mortars a little short here.
Yeah, I got company on the mortars.
Uh-oh. Lawn darts on the mortar. It's Blackbeard! Blackbeard and Bartok Warrior. They hunted down the mortar. They found it.
I was just advised there's a techie heading from the west.
Lawn gets off the mortar. Lawn's still alive here, I think.
Oh, it's come back. Hold on.
And Blackbeard outside the compound. Bartok.
Alright, Commander, some sort of contact on the mortar fob. 5 feet to my west.
It's a bit further than 5 feet, but, you know, it's generally the same thing.
Storm, you're in charge. I'll have to deal with it.
Ooh. Now, is Lawn Darts that much of a stone cold killer to kill Bartok through this window right here? It's possible. I believe he can. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Bartok's going to come around. He's going to go back up and link up with Blackbeard.
He was moving from west to east.
Place the mortar behind there somewhere. The mortar is not.
Oh, I wonder what's going on here. They're getting out? They must know the mortar's in this compound, though, right? They didn't go through the center of the compound. Did they? What?
We've stopped the mortar from firing, but
Contact on our pause.
Sir, I need you to hold there. Let me know how much.
Well, maybe they missed it. I think they also got retasked. They might be getting retasked to join back in defense. I think they're anticipating a bigger fight here.
Our squad lead went down. We have technical west our position on the road.
Understood. See if you can fend it off from reinforcing the objective. Objective is just to
So far, so good. Russia losing out, though. 25 kills for militia, 12 kills for Russia. Russia getting a few back here, but that's only because they're starting to trade as they're getting in close. Oh, man. Jennings and Snowfall. Mark able to shoot some. Caught Snowfall falling back. There's a reload here. Russia on the ropes, but they lost a lot of people, but they can still pull it back if they start trading in their favor. Russia know where the objective is, but they're having trouble gathering forces to actually make a push. And all the while, the technical and the SPG continue to push the road.
I need backup on my pause. I got multiple contacts.
Oh, look at this. The technical's being driven backwards, minimizing the driver's danger, but sort of maximizing the gunner's risk here. I think they're anticipating the BTR, well, even though the BTR is dead. I guess they're just, they just want to get out of there and try to preserve this highly mobile element as much as they can. They've even pushed the fire. The driver just got out. What is going on? Russia have swept around to the north. They're taking a more northeast approach. Flicker with a GL. Looks like he's overshooting. Scottish Champ is still on this HMG. He saw Flicker move. And Flicker's actually hit, I think. And the militia commander, Sebi,
I think I just saw him run.
is chasing with Dorf.
They ran towards our west. We can't see him anymore. We gotta move.
There's a disco looking right at it. We might want to go more east around this hill.
Yeah, more east might be good.
So crunchy.
Yeah, I know.
Spacing.
Sebi taking a look over here. He wants to investigate.
myself at the east southeast. I don't know. I don't have eyes on contact, but I hear him.
Copy that 3. Just try and make progress towards their location. It's pretty much just me, you 4, and a couple of my guys.
Getting closer to the end here. Russia really down to less than 10.
I won't have a good shot.
It's 29 kills for militia, 15 kills for Russia.
All right, I'm gonna take.
Flicker running up on Sebi and Dorf here.
Oh, they're within frag range.
Oh, look at this.
Might have been GL. Oh, we only have GL.
Oh, here comes Sebi and Dorf. They're just gonna run out here. Dorf throwing a grenade first.
Okay. They threw one. Oh, right on me.
Peach not able to get around the sandbag. Dies to the grenade. Here comes another one from Sebi. Look at that bounce. Flicker is he gonna try to shoot another grenade?
Okay, yeah, gotta get. Did the guy that Peach was shooting at die?
Go ahead.
Or is he still behind that sandbag?
I have eyes on their lodges. What do you need me to do?
Revy creeping up here next to Dorf. But Dorf's going to keep him moving. Oh, Dorf's going to go around and shoot Revy in the side. Woof. Where did Flicker go? Flicker's dead? Question mark? I guess he is. Everybody's dead here. Looks like it's just your Nightmare and Mark. And militia are now on Russia's mortars. Here we go. Militia have stolen the Russian mortars, and they're going to be throwing some out here. I wonder if... Well, Mark's just throwing another round out here. Does he see something? Oh.
Command, is that armed mortars?
Mark doesn't know that he's the last one alive that has command comms. One life events, once the leadership of a squad lose communication with command, or rather, let me start over one more time. I say this a lot, and I always butcher it. Once the leadership of a squad dies, that's it. No more command comms. It's not just passed on to another person. It's not just passed on to another person. It was, it ends up lost. I missed it. Cuba. Watching the side over here ends up spotting it. And I believe that's it. I don't think there's anyone else alive. So that's it for round 2. Oh, no. Was that a what? Is someone still alive, or are we... I think we're done. Is anyone else still alive? Okay, we're not. Okay, that's CG. Militia, hold off. And pretty convincingly do so. Oof. That was awesome. Operation Arrowhead done. Great round of squad ops in the books. Thank you all for tuning in. We've got another one tonight. Operation Crazy Horse starts at 8:30. Actually, it'll start closer to 9 o'clock EST, but check the calendar on the website if you want to participate. Go ahead and sign up. Follow us on here, on Twitch and YouTube, so you'll know when we're live. And we'll be back for tonight. Until then, this is bcarr for Xbit, signing off.